welcome back everybody, back to another Bitcubes news episode. This one is a quick one, but a very big one. First off, let's talk about the results from the last drawing. The results has been posted in another video. You can check that out later on to see who won with the raffle. And I promised that I will show the arena, how it became. So this is the arena. It goes from easy to extremely hard on the end, but it will give a lot of rewards. It's totally built in vanilla, no plugins necessary. The only thing we do use is command blocks to trigger everything. So as you can see here, there are loads of command blocks. Everything for everyone, and I've made a small control room over here where I can toggle all these settings, as well as this is my finest work, because this is a, well, better saying, I made this like a clock thing that will automatically turn it off, and it's 2 by 6, I believe, in size, and it will automatically block the redstone signal until it's given a okay from the node before that one. Okay, so I will explain this in detail later. I want to show you guys another thing. If you have won any reward in the drawings or any items sometime... Oh, I walked too close. You find this room here. You can enter this room by going to the spawn and clicking the button on your left side. It will bring you to a special room, that's over here, where you can find the things. And here is normally a holographic display, but it seems it's not loaded because I just restarted the server. There it is. As you can see here, this is a board showcasing the last winners. They can pick up their reward with the rooms they are given to. For example, Def Zero here has left 1 by 1, which means floor 1, door 1. So this is his door, and I can walk against it, nothing happens. But if I walk against a door that's, for example, 3 is mine, so I walk it and it teleports me to a small room with a chest with then the rewards in it. Nobody can reach this one except for me. So that's something to note. As well as that you can go up if you have multiple prizes and cannot be placed in one, or there are multiple winners. So that's something I do want you to know. This one works with a big load of command blocks here. So those will be working as like that. I will give a sneak peek about my project. Some people could not wait and try to enter it, but I warn you guys, it is dangerous to go in here without visibility, because if you take a look here, it's an end portal. Yes, it's a gigantic end portal surrounding this big wheel. And yes, it's a wheel, but not just normal wheel, because this will be the Bitcubes Wheel of Fortune with gigantic rewards and such. But that's a side project of mine that I want to work on when I have time for it. So it's not something big, so I'm gonna leave it now because it doesn't have any functionality yet. I just made this design, so that's worth noticing. Another thing that has been changed is the fact that the survival worlds are now PvP enabled. You can now kill each other and attack each other when you want to. When somebody attacks you, you have the opportunity to defend yourself, and more and more. Let me turn it to day. I've, by the way, using a different resource pack and a different shader pack, as well as I've upgraded my GUI, my HUD, to show my coordinates, light level, FPS, and food saturation and such. So this is a new mod which is allowed now. It sounds maybe a little bit strange, but I have made the updated rules board on the website. You can see that the new rules on there, which includes new PvP rules, as well as the usage rules for mods. I have an allowed mod list where you can take a look which mods are allowed on the server and which aren't. So, yeah, those are important things. There we go. What I also want to mention is that the Christmas is coming later on, and December is too. So this is the holiday month of the server as well. Lots of funny events will come. We are gonna decorate the whole lobby, and I think the survival spawn too, with nice decorations for the holiday season, as well as that we have lots of events on the server which will be automatically be enabled and disabled to show you guys uh, cool bonus features, for example double XP, or I have no idea how or what. You know what I meant. Anyways, I think that's basically it for this part. So let's go back to where we were before, because I promised to show you the in-depth detail about the what the turn it today. I can't see anything. Ah, there it is. In-depth detail about this new arena, because this arena is pretty big. We are gonna show you the parkour first. So let me show you the parkours. Yes, it's magic. There it is. All the parkour parts. It starts really easy with just basically plates where you can jump on. And then when you're here, the meaning is that you pull the lever to gain the reward of that section. Please note, if you forget one, you have to go back, because you need to make your way to the end. It's now 9 sections are active in this parkour puzzle map. So this is the Bitcubes Extreme Challenge. And why I say extreme challenge? Well, it is extremely hard and difficult to reach the end, but it will be rewarding, I can tell you that. The only way to access this challenge is by using events. There are sometimes events and giveaways, and basically they can be pulled into a challenge mode where everybody gets one chance in the challenging arena. Anyways, I failed already on the red part. Anyways, if you fail, you fall down, and normally you get teleported back to the start, because this is light blue when it's enabled. And then you get teleported back to your starting platform over here. You can retry the parkour. You have to do it in one go, which is very hard. I can tell you that one. Um, but what I also can do is that there are also 3 difficulty game modes. Because we have it over here, easy, medium and hard. Easy means 5 lives. If you fall, you lose a life. And then teleport back here, and you can try it again, and if you fall again, you have 4 lives. And then back, 3 lives. And so on, until you have 0 lives, and then you will lose. Eventually, because this will become lava as soon as you lost all lives. Then the whole floor will be lava at once. Lives depend on the event that's running. Normally it's 5 lives, but it can, for example, also be 10 lives, depending on the event. The normal difficulty and the hard difficulty are both endless and unlimited lives, unless you're becoming dead. Because, very simple, if you have normal, then in a delay, the lava will start flowing in this direction. So it will automatically fill the arena from the back to the front up with lava, and the hard mode is double the speed of the normal mode, which lava will fill the area. This means that if you start and you get stuck on the first part already, you will be dying by lava sooner than you expect. Because if you fall one time in the lava, you cannot get out anymore and you will die and lose the game. But if you land in lava near this sand, for example, this is lava, this is sand, you can jump out and you get teleported back to the start so you can start over. Unless you die of burning out, but with a full life and you fall next to the sands, I think there is a big chance that you can hop out and try it again. I can tell you one thing, if you reach the end, which is over here, you can pull this lever and fireworks will start firing, as well as that your reward bag over here in the start. Let me open it for the moment. There we go. This is your reward bag. If you open it, nothing is in here at the moment, but behind here there is a chip that I built, which will detect which levers are pulled and which aren't. Only when this system is enabled, it starts checking, and these shulker boxes will be filled with some rewards. For example, this is the first wave reward on hard mode. As you can see here, you always get a badge depending on where you have gotten and how much time you have spent. So, for example, if you do the BC challenge and you have done the first part, level 1, on hard mode, you will get this badge. If you do level 2, then it will change into a level 2, and then the easiest will change into easy, and then with third one, which is normal, and it will go all the way up to, for example, let me see, because these are blocks, but you can get full armor and such, and golden notch apples, slime balls, ores, lots of ores, arrows, lucky carrot stick, or even enchanted bows or shears, as well as diamonds, loots, fishing rods, swords, and more. Depending on your game mode, it differs in prices. These were from the hard mode, but if you change it to, for example, easy mode, your prices will be lower than if you choose to do the hard mode. So the higher the difficulty, the better the rewards you will get from winning. You already win if you have just one section cleared. And I can say you one thing, if you lose the first section, you are really a noob in parkour. That's something I can tell you for sure. Everything works automatically. This once started, I cannot stop it unless you lose. As simple as that. I can turn this lava system off when it's running, but the lava will stay there until I reset the arena, and then you will lose eventually. So let's continue over here. We have two timers here. When it's easy or hard mode, it chooses this time. When it's in normal or hard mode, sorry about that, it chooses this one for hard. This one for hard and this one for normal. You can see here, normal mode has 64 items. I need to travel to this side before it triggers, and in this side it's just 32 items. And then it gives a pulse over here, normally, because I've disabled it for a moment. And then it starts toggling this section one by one. And these command blocks over here will make sure that the lava will be placed. And then we have these blocks over here. You might think, what is this? This is the reward programming. These will make droppers lock themselves and not, because this one will lock these ones. It will reset these whenever the whole thing needs to be reset. These all will reset it. All these command blocks are for this row only, and we have these sections with a lot of command blocks. These will spawn in the parkour part. Every block is one block. So yeah. And then we have here the easy, medium, and hard mode selection, as well as a clearing for the checkups. So those are there, and then we have some command blocks over here, here, and above here to control the rest of this arena. For example, I can turn on the teleporting on or off. When it's on, the lights will turn on, and when the floor is blue, currently it's gray, so nothing happens. But if I turn the ground to blue like it's supposed to and I fall down, I get teleported back to the start platform. So that's something worth noticing, how you teleport. And yeah, I can reset the lava system over here. It will automatically remove these ones, as well as reset these this microchip over there. And that's basically how this whole arena works. Of course, when the game is running, there is a spectator area, which I'm still building up. And that's this whole big hallway over here. The supporters can then support you when you're playing this game. I will go over the parkour part. The last one, the hardest one, is the button parkour, because you need to land on the buttons, but sometimes it's not very good to see, because it is, if you miss jump somewhere, then you will fall on the ground, as you can see. Um, Also, this is also an extreme one, because you need to jump from yeah, well, end rod to end rod, and I think it's pretty hard to do so. Before that, we have the ice parkour. It's a default parkour setting with easy jumps, if you think so. But keep in mind, this is ice, so if you jump, you have a lower speed to go forward, and you have a tendency to jump over a block if you not look out. Then we have the simple glass pane parkour with a crazy jump in between. And then we have the big jumps parkour with normal blocks, medium jumps parkour with normal blocks, the shorter distance jumps with normal blocks, the shortest distance jump with normal blocks, and last but not least, the plates over here to end up back at the start. So there are 9 sections. Every section has their own color, so you always know where you were at this game and battle. So that's basically it for this Bitcubes news. If there's anything more, you can always read the website, which I use to keep everyone updated on the latest changes. And I will see you all next time. Good luck!